Today, but luckily no chance for flooding.
No, and it's been coming down at a pretty good pace, so it's not adding up in buckets and buckets. We're talking about an inch for most areas, if not less. So let's hop into things, and certainly today was on the cooler side. Temperatures only managing the upper 50s, low 50s. You know, that's the range we're talking about. And really, those numbers have not changed all day long. So you can almost ignore the low and the high because today's not a typical day. When we have this much rain, this much moisture in the works, it's really hard to shake temperatures to get them to go one way or another. So we look at York right now, 56 degrees. There's almost an inch of rain for York City. Also, Wormleysburg at just over 0.8, and over a ½ inch for Kinzers and Mercersburg, low 50s. So I featured this at the top of the show, talking about where the steadiest rain is located. It's this band right here, and it's basically hugging I-81 from southwest to northeast, and the heaviest part of that is not moving very much, so perhaps now adding up in the rain gauges a little bit more for eastern Dauphin, northern Lebanon counties, down through Hummelstown and Hershey. It just doesn't want to move. This can happen with snowstorms too, by the way, but this is more of the liquid variety for us here in early October, and then down through parts of 283 to 22 in Lancaster County, also the whole way across 30 into Adams and Franklin counties. But let's zoom in a little bit closer. Some heavier rain approaching Willow Street in southern Lancaster City, and then down 222 and 372 near Gap. Now, current temperatures, it's pretty even across the board, but as I mentioned, it's been tough to see much change here in that department. Now, off to the west, Pittsburgh actually had a little bit of sunshine today. They popped into the 60s. We need the dry air to take over, and with the wind out of the east or the northeast, that is simply not going to happen. So we're just kind of reinforcing a lot of that moisture as the low just sits nearby. Now, the good news is we kind of keep pushing this a little bit more to the east through tomorrow. But then as we go closer to Tuesday's forecast, it actually retrogrades to the west. So that means it kind of moves in reverse. There's nothing to kick it out. And so we may have another round of showers into Tuesday. But first tonight, I think this is going to be a slow process, but eventually we get there with some drier air coming in from the northwest, shutting off the showers. And it's mostly southeast of the area by tomorrow morning. But notice clouds very stubborn along the Susquehanna River and points east, a little more sunshine to the west, and then there's still that chance of a couple of lingering showers throughout the day, but notice an even higher chance heading into Tuesday as that low backs up and brings us another round of light showers to deal with. Now, we're not talking about a ton of rain, as I just talked about with Taylor. This is manageable. We're talking about maybe a ½ inch of rain additionally in some spots, perhaps a little bit more, but mainly affecting eastern areas. So next 2 days, we hold on to that low for now, some clearing into Wednesday, Thursday, but much cooler by next weekend, and temperatures at night possibly dipping it to as low as the upper 30s. Nick, over to you.
Dan Penn.